where the harbor is full of vigor and busy people from early in the morning. And where the deep blue ocean reaches the blue sky. Let's visit a place where you can feel the beauty of the ocean to the fullest. I started my trip in Yeongdeok. It's 4.5 hours from Seoul by bus. Located in South Gyeongsang Province, Yeongdeok is famous for its scenic fishing villages. A ship passes a lighthouse that had been shining light into the sea all night. The place looked quiet at a glance, but the coast was busier than I thought. A trip to Yeongdeok begins with Ganggu Harbor. A busy street looks friendly and familiar. I saw groups of people standing here and there. It turned out to be an auction of fishery products caught by fishermen the night before. The fishermen exchanged strange gestures and words. Small and big ships stand in a line, anchored with fresh fisheries on board. A squid auction drew the biggest crowd because it's a specialty of the East Sea. Here you can hear people speak the local dialect, which sounds welcoming and neighborly. Squid is sold in a matter of minutes. Before leaving the morning market, I took photos of snow crabs, a must-eat delicacy in Yeongdeok. I decided to have steamed snow crabs for lunch. The sight of the ocean would refresh anyone. After a 40-minute drive from Ganggu Harbor, I arrived at a light plane aerodrome. The most charming thing about light planes is that you can fly in them without a visa or passport. Passengers are seated in the VIP seat next to an experienced pilot, like me. Honestly, I was nervous prior to the flight. My heart raced the way it does on roller coasters. Finally, our plane began moving on the runway. In no time, it was airborne. From the plane, I saw the ocean reach the sky. A distinct coastline looked like a picture. Even the sound of the engine symbolized freedom to me. I was flying free like a bird, feeling the wind and enjoying the picturesque ocean. My 20-minute flight ended sooner than I expected. We were back on land. It was like a dream come true.
That was amazing. The flight was amazing. The horizon was beautiful. The sun is setting. And oh man, my adrenaline's rushing so fast right now. It's so good. It feels so good to fly. And you know what? I think I'm going to do it pretty soon again. Woo! Let's go again!
Next, I visited a park filled with the scent of greenery. Climb a hill in the park to catch a great view. A lighthouse, breakwater, and a cluster of simple houses and structures against the sea look like art. I captured this scenic spot with my camera.
This is beautiful. It's gorgeous.
The landscape changed with every step I took toward the sea. I'll never forget the crystal clean sea I saw in Yeongdeok. Before leaving Yeongdeok, I stopped by a restaurant serving snow crabs, a local specialty. I had always wanted to try snow crabs. Yeongdeok snow crabs are famous for their outstanding taste. In ancient times, they were even served in the royal court. Apparently, they were loved even by kings. There's a Korean saying that goes, "It's so delicious that if two people were eating together and one of them died, the other wouldn't even notice." That means that when people eat something very delicious, they don't notice what's going on around them. If you don't try the snow crabs in Yeongdeok, you'll probably regret it for the rest of your life. After an hour-and-a-half bus ride from Yeongdeok, I arrived in Uljin. Uljin is located in South Gyeongsang Province. Here, I'll visit a freshwater fish exhibition hall and tour the coast. The atmosphere in Uljin is different from that of Yeongdeok.
Oh, fish. Oh, there's so much.
But like Yeongdeok, it boasts clean air and sunshine. The city's name means a place with many precious treasures. If you ever have a chance to travel to Yeongdeok, make sure to stop by Uljin. My first stop in Uljin was a freshwater fish exhibition hall. It showcases all freshwater fish species living in Korea's rivers and valleys, as well as various foreign species of freshwater fish. Fish swim freely in crystal clean water. Some fish are longer than 1 meter. The fish living in a round aquarium located at the center of the hall live only in very clean water. Apart from fish, the hall also showcases other animals, like otters. The otters here have maintained their natural habits. They're cute, while dexterous at catching and eating live fish. Next, I visited a display of small freshwater fish. Here, you can see fish swimming above your head. It's like being in the ocean. It tickled when I put my hands in one of the aquariums. I tried again, and it was the same. This was because of the so-called doctor fish, which remove dead cells from the skin. Nothing tickles better than these fish. Before returning to Seoul, I stopped by Uljin's coast. The houses and church on a hill look as if they've been standing here for a long time. But in fact, they were built just recently as part of the set of a TV drama.
Pretty church. Wow. Nice.
They're far from big or
nice
gorgeous, but they match perfectly with the surrounding landscape against the Emerald Sea.
One more.
I took a picture of myself at my
1, 2,
last stop
3.
in Uljin.
Cheese.
It's the last memento of my trip to a place with a beautiful sky and vast ocean. Traveling offers you a chance to escape the mundane and see new places. How about escaping the hustle and bustle of your city this weekend?